Hey there, welcome to Crestwood Country Club, one of the finest golf courses in the 4 states. I'm Trent Johnson. I'm going to take you around a little bit today and give you a mini tour of this beautiful facility. We'll start with the driving range. Let's head on out. Behind me, we have the driving range. Come out and practice any distance, any club. Do whatever you please out here. But then, if you really want to get precise, you can head on over to the short range practice facility, and that's where we'll head right now. Here behind me we have the Crestwood Short Range Practice Facility. With the pins behind me varying anywhere from 50 to 120 yards, you can practice any wedge with great precision. There's also a sand trap to where you can practice those ever tricky bunker shots. And before we start our round of 18 holes, it's a must that we go hit up that practice green. It's always good to practice your putting before you go out and play around. That's where about 40% of your strokes accumulate from. And there's no better place to practice than this bent grass beauty. So be sure to come out and practice your putting stroke before you start your round. Crestwood is a full 18-hole golf course featuring bent grass greens and lush zoysia fairways. Another notable aspect is that water will come into play on 8 of the 18 holes. Now let's take a look at just a couple. Here's where it all starts at Crestwood, the #1 tee box, a 366-yard par 4 with water playing part about 50 yards in front of the pin. So be sure to be precise with your second shot if you lay up or go for the green. Now let's head over to the 14th par 3, which is the signature hole here at Crestwood. This is it, the signature hole at Crestwood, number 14. A nice little par 3, as you can see. If you go long or left, you're in the woods. The pin plays about 140 yards, so you want to be aggressive and get it there or lay up. And if you go too far right and overswing, you're going to be in the drink. Enough of me giving you guys pointers. I'm going to go finish my round. For GTV, I'm Trent Johnson. At Kearney Smith Stadium, most people go to watch the Gorilla football team play on Saturdays. But Mike McCracken, director of University Police, is actually there to watch the fans. New this season at Kearney Smith Stadium is a system put into place to ensure a better environment for all attendees.
What this is an emergency text messaging system, and it's actually a fan assistance system that allows fans to the football game to have a way to reach emergency help or any other assistance that they might need by using text messaging on their cell phone. This is an easy way when they can't find someone, if they're looking for an usher or an officer and they can't find one, it's been a lot easier for them to just send a text message and then we can send an officer to them instead of them having to go out and find someone.
McCracken says that so far the system has been very effective in receiving around 4 to 5 text messages per game. The text can range from anything such as foul language, reported alcohol use in the stands, or persons who cannot find a member of their group. This new system has been passed down from higher divisions of athletics.
There's a lot of other venues, both on the professional scale and the college scale, that have implemented not only the same exact system but other similar systems, and it's something that as we grow here we just like to try and keep up with technology and use everything we can to try and make the best day that we can for the visitors.
This is only one of multiple changes the university has put into action this football season. Earlier in the year, Pittsburg State implemented a new tailgate policy to ensure a better game day environment and atmosphere to shore up safety concerns.
Hopefully it'll just make the game day experience better for everyone that comes to a game and make them feel more safe. There's a way that they can contact us if they need to.
Reporting for GTV, I'm Trent Johnson. Late August means it's time for football in Southeast Kansas as the Pittsburg State Gorillas, coming off their 4th national title in school history, look to defend that title starting tonight with their MIAA opener against the newcomers, Northeastern State University. The Riverhawks from Tahlequah, Oklahoma look to make a big splash tonight to pull off the upset of the defending champs. It's Riverhawks, Gorillas, next on Caps 13. Doc Wadley Stadium is the place where the Gorillas will open their season tonight as the Gorillas start against the Northeastern State Riverhawks. I am Trent Johnson here along with the man with the knowledge, Garrett McCullough. Well, Garrett, Pittsburg State University is coming off their 4th national title. in school history. What are you looking for out of this team this year? How are they going to replace Zach Dickey, some other key playmakers on the defensive side of the football?
Well, right from that, you're going to have to see probably a slightly different style of offense.
Yeah, that's one thing. We just talked to Solomon Watkins down on the field today, and you can just tell he is an absolute gym rat. His arms are massive. He's bulked up a little bit. I mean, Tim Beck's going to try and ease him back into things, go a little bit slow with him, but we should see him maybe 10 carries tonight, hopefully, and see what he can do against the Riverhawks.
Exactly. He got off his feet for a little while last season, so we got hit the bench press, and he is absolutely jacked this season.
Yeah, he looks like that old running back from the Chiefs Bears Jets a few years ago, Thomas Jones. And the matchup tonight against the Riverhawks, they're going to be, I think, a perfect first opponent for the Gorillas. They're not a cupcake team. They're pretty good. They were 7-5 last season. They played Nebraska Kearney, who's also a new MIAA member. They lost to them 45-10. So we'll see what the Gorillas can do tonight. For tonight, the Gorillas, Anthony Abinoa is going to be one player to watch for the Gorillas.
Yeah, and that's kind of goes along with the keys to the game. We're going to say pound the rock early. Get Anthony.
And for Northeastern State, they just have to stay composed and try and get some momentum, you know. You can't let Pitt just blow them out of the water very early.
And I think they're going in looking for a loss. They are planning on winning this game.
Yeah, the Riverhawks have some good talent on their side of the ball. They have Johnny Deaton, an Oklahoma State transfer, who threw for 2,500 yards last year. Here's the shot of Anthony Abinoa, the cannon arm quarterback. He can get out there and spin the football for the Gorillas.
He can really wing it. He's taller than Dickey, better pocket presence, but he can really get the ball downfield, throws a nice deep ball. The coaches like his ability to get the ball downfield.
The big question for Anthony Abinoa, will he have the leadership and the ability to replace pretty much a Pittsburgh legend in Zach Dickey and a KU transfer, Keaston Terry, 66 tackles last year at the safety spot.
Yeah, he played in 6 games for the
And Johnny Deaton for Northeastern State is the guy I talked about earlier. He's their quarterback. There he is. He's a transfer from Oklahoma State, threw for 2,500 yards, double the number of touchdowns, interceptions. You'll take that most of the time out of a quarterback.
And he's only going to get better this season.
Then another Oklahoma State transfer, and he's an absolute beast. Michael Bowie, physical specimen. He actually started for the Cowboys at left tackle before he found his way to Northeastern State.
An absolute physical specimen. You see long arms, long legs, halfway slender frame for a man of his size. He's quick, he's agile, and he's going to be a great matchup for Gus Toka on the edge.
And now we will go to our sideline reporter, Jacob Hacker. Jacob, what do you got for us down there?
You, Trent.
All right, thanks, Jacob. Jacob had it down there for us. As everyone knows, Hurricane Isaac's kind of pounding the Gulf Coast right now, so we're going to hope to stay away from the rain. And we will be back next with the kickoff here on Caps 13.
Give all the Gorillas faithful something to cheer about. 7:23 left to play. The Gorillas would end the game on a 27-13 run and start the season off 1-0. The Gorillas were led in scoring by Rico Paravelis, who had 20 points. Adams pulled down a double-double with 16 points and 10 boards. Porter added in 16 points as well for Coach Muff's side.